Hi friend, my name is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee and as you all know I'm a booktuber and I'm making video on this book. The name of this book is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I'm doing is that I'm making each and every topic on each and every video so that you can understand it in a better way. And friends, what I'm doing is that I'm giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there is quite possibility that you get confused, friends. Okay. And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I do see the comments and I give answer to each and every comments, friends. Okay. And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee 1906. So we'll spell it for you, friends. Okay. It's ABHIMANYU BHATTACHARJEE 1906. Okay. And friends, in our last, before proceeding further, I would like to tell you, do subscribe my channel, like the video, press the bell icon. So whenever I update a new video, you'll get a notification, friends. Okay. So friends, in our last video topic, I've covered the concept called uh, biblical accounts on the use of the subconscious power. This topic I've covered, friends. Okay. And friends, in our today's video, I'm going to cover the topic called miracle at various shrines throughout the world. This topic, miracles at various shrines throughout the world. So friends, this is 40 number topic and the name of the topic is miracle at various shrines throughout the world. So let us see what Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. It is an established fact that cures have taken place at various shrines throughout the world. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling that this is a fact that cures have taken place in various shrines throughout the world, such as in Japan, India, Europe, and America. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling such as in Japan, India, Europe, and America, there are many shrines where miracles have taken place. I have visited several of the famous shrine in Japan. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling that I have visited the famous shrine, one of the famous shrine in Japan, at the world famous shrine called Dia Butsu is a gigantic divinity of bronze where Buddha is seated with folded hands. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling he have visited in many places. One of the places Divabustu, it is a gigantic divinity where the Buddha is sitting with the folded hands like this. Buddha is sitting, friends. Okay. And the head is inclined in an altitude of profound contemplative ecstasy. So here the heads are in the inclined in an altitude profound of contemplative ecstasy, friends. Okay. It is an 42 feet in height and is called the Great Buddha. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that it is a 42 feet in height and it is called the Great Buddha. Here I saw young and old making offering at his feet. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling young and old people were offering at the feet. Money, fruit, rice, and oranges were offered. So money, fruit, rice, and also the oranges were offered. Candles were lit, incense was buried, and prayers of petition recited. So incense were buried, and the prayers where petition were recited, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. The guide explained the chant of a young girl as she murmured a prayer. So, the author Joseph Murphy is telling the guide explained the chant of the young girl as she murmured a prayer. Bowed low and placed two oranges as an offering. So, it bowed low and they placed two oranges as an offering. So, also lit a candle. So, the author Joseph Murphy is telling so also lit a candle. He said she had lost her voice. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling that person said that the girl have already lost her voice, and it was restored at the shrine. So her voice was completely restored at the shrine. So now she was able to speak once she visited the shrine. She was thanking Buddha for restoring her voice. So she was thanking Lord Buddha for restoring her voice. She had the simple faith that Buddha would give her back her singing voice if she followed a certain ritual. So that a girl had a certain faith in Buddha that if I follow a certain ritual, Buddha is going to give me my voice back. Fasted and made certain offerings. So she fasted and also made some certain offering to Buddha. All this helped to kindle faith and expectancy. So your author Joseph Murphy is telling all this helped to kindle the faith and the expectancy, resulting in a conditioning of her mind to the point of belief. So resulting in the conditioning or to the point of her mind of belief, friends. Okay, her subconscious mind responded to her belief. So, author Joseph Murphy is telling that her subconscious mind responded to her belief. To illustrate further the power of imagination and blind belief, I will relate the case of a relative of mine. So, here author Joseph Murphy is telling to illustrate the further power of imagination and the blind belief, I will relate the case of a relative of mine. So, who had tuberculosis. So, here author Joseph Murphy is telling that one of the relative of Joseph Murphy had tuberculosis. So, about the story of his or her relative who was having tuberculosis, his story Joseph Murphy is going to tell us. So, let us see what is his story. His lungs were badly diseased. So, your author Joseph Murphy is telling his lungs were badly diseased. His son decided to heal his father. So, here author Joseph Murphy is telling his son decided that he is going to heal his father. He came home to Perth. So, after that, he came home to Perth, Western Australia, where his father lived. So, it was a place in Western Australia where his father lived, and said to him that he had met a monk who had returned from one of the healing shrines in Europe. So, he said that to his father that I met a monk who have returned from one of the healing shrines from the Europe. In Europe, the monk sold him a piece of the true cross. So he said that the monk sold him a piece of true cross. He said that he gave the monk the equivalent of $500 for it. So here that person said that he gave the monk equivalent to $500 for it. The young man had actually picked up a splinter of wood from the sidewalk, went to the jeweler and had it set in a ring so that it looked real. So what this young man did, he actually went to a splinter of the wood, and from the sidewalk he went to the jeweler and he had set in a ring so that it could look real, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. He told his father that just touch the ring or the cross healed many. So he said his father, this cross and the ring have healed many people. He inflamed and fired his father's imagination to the point that the old gentleman snatched the ring from him. So in this way, he have programmed the mind of his father. What his father did, his father snatched the ring from him, placed it over the chest. So his father placed that ring over his chest, prayed silently and went to sleep. So after praying silently, his father went to sleep. In the morning, he was healed. All the clinics test proved negative. So in the morning, he got healed, and all the clinic tests proved negative that he has no tuberculosis. It proved. Of course, it was not a splinter of wood from the sidewalk that healed him. So now we know that it was not a splinter of wood from the sidewalk, just it was a normal splinter of the wood, and from the sidewalk it healed him. It was his imagination aroused to an intense degree. So it was not that wood who healed him, but it was his imagination who healed him. So he thought, now I got this splint, now I will be fine, now I will be fine, now I will be fine. So he became fine. Plus the confident expectancy of a perfect healing. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling plus the confident expectancy of a perfect healing. Imagination was joined to faith or subjective feeling. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling that imagination was joined to faith or subjective feeling, and the union of the two brought about a healing. So here author Joseph Murphy is telling union of a two brought about a healing. The father never learned of the trick that had been played upon him. So his father never learned the trick that had been played upon him. If he had, he probably would have had a relapse. So if he would know that this is a trick, then he would have relapsed. He remained completely cured and passed away 15 years later at the age of 89. So his father became completely cured and he passed away at the age of 89 and when he was completely cured. So here what happens, friends, Joseph Murphy's relative was having a tuberculosis TB. So what his son did, his son have taken a normal wood and he have changed that wood into a metal. Then he said this father, hey father, this is a shrine, very powerful shrine, and many I got this from a monk and many person are healed to it. So his father take that and put it in his chest, and once he put in his chest in the morning he got healed. So it is the power of his imagination who healed him, friends. Okay, so this author Joseph Murphy is telling to us in this topic. So friends, in our today's video I have covered the concept called miracle at various strain throughout the world. This miracle at variation throughout the world, this I have covered, friends. Okay, and friends, in our next video I am going to cover the next topic, that is one universal healing principle. This topic I'm going to cover, friends. Okay, so friends, this brings to end of today's video. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, friends. Okay.